Whew, good morning, my friends. Let's get things squished down. Man, chat got really busy over on Instagram in the last 20 minutes, and there's a lot I still haven't yet to read because I've been trying to get set up for this. Good morning. There's already 3 of you in the chat. There's Chrissy and CC is here this morning. Yes, good morning, beautiful peeps. Yay. Oh my gosh. Guys, today is day 30 of cruising through the holidays, and we did it. We did it. We accomplished our goals for this 30 days of cruising through the holidays. How did you guys do? Now, we're not over. I mean, we still have a whole nother month, almost less than a month till Christmas. Oh my gosh. How are you guys doing? Hey, beautiful lady. How you doing, Amanda? I have more work. Oh, yeah. Yes, I still have work to do. I didn't get everything done, but you know what? It's okay. It's okay that we didn't get everything done, but did everyone have a good Thanksgiving yesterday? Those that celebrated Thanksgiving, did you guys have a good Thanksgiving? I know during yesterday's live, I wrestled with the chicken, and there for a while I wasn't sure if I was gonna win over that chicken or not and get that in the rotisserie or not, but we persevered and we did it. Let's see. It's so damn cold out there, and we walked around outside for 2 hours. Ooh, it's cold this morning, and I've told you guys my desk is in the farthest northwest corner of our house. So it is the coldest spot in the whole house. I mean, that's good for my computer, not getting overheated, being in a cold space, but it's not good for me. So I'm calling for today to be a cozy day. Now let's see. I need to take down my fall decor, but it'll come down today. Yes. Yeah, I don't ever really do a lot of fall decor. I did get some flowers for the dining table for Thanksgiving yesterday. Even though we're kind of like the modern family, we don't hardly ever eat at the dining table anymore. So basically I just use the dining table as a buffet to put all of the food laid out. And then everyone took their plates, and like Amanda went up to her room. Nathan took his food into his room, and it was just my husband and I and Dad and Bethany just kind of sitting in the living room. We watched football all afternoon. So yeah, that was how our Thanksgiving went yesterday. But yeah, I've got lots of other work to do in order to prepare for Christmas. We will be getting our Christmas tree up today. I remember with my mom, she always dug out the Christmas tree and the decorations the evening of Thanksgiving, so that after we've all eaten, then the Christmas tree went up that night. Well, I didn't have the energy at all yesterday. In fact, after wrestling the chicken yesterday, getting a lot of the things started, there was still all the vegetables that you had yet to be cooked. The corn casserole needed to be made. The green beans needed to be sauteed in the butter and onions. The turnips needed to be cooked. The potatoes were cooked, but they needed to be mashed. Now, I did the sweet potatoes. Bethany helped me with that before we tackled the turkey, or the chicken. I keep saying turkey. But I said, kids, Can you guys at least finish the vegetables so I can have a rest? Because I'd been on my feet for like 6 hours up to that point. I hadn't even had a chance to sit down once yesterday until after the live stream and after I got most of the other stuff done. I said, there's still a few vegetable things that need to be prepared. Can you guys take care of it? And they were troopers. They did it. And it was delicious. Let's check out the chat here. It's like 19 degrees. You guys got somewhat of a blizzard up there, there in Michigan, Chrissy, didn't you? Yeah, you're Mrs. Santa Claus. Yeah, I was watching. It was either Jake, Jake Hall or somebody. I think Jake Hall was mentioning it like 2 or 3 days before, and then he mentioned somebody who was actually a storm chaser that was following and chasing the blizzard. And I watched that some yesterday and the day before. Yeah. It's only like 32 degrees, but sheesh, it's cold when you're walking around the cobblestones. Yeah. Yeah, those cobblestones just absorb all that cold. Thanksgiving and Christmas are the only 2 meals we eat together. Everyone is happy. That's great. I normally have mine up, but I'm not stressing. Nope, we're not stressing today. In fact, today is a chill day. It was a busy day for me yesterday. I've already determined that November is going to be, I was going to say a no-spend November, but apparently it's turning more into a low-spend November. And since we have already budgeted for all of the Christmas gifts and we got those last month, I'm not doing any Black Friday shopping today at all. Nope. So today is my cozy day in, and I'm going to stay in my jams if I want to. Thanksgiving, let's see. Everyone is happy, as in, yeah. Oops. Oh. Aurora and Brandon scarfed their food down, and then spent 4 hours in the basement watching Stranger Things. We ate, we ate pretty well yesterday too. Normally, scarfed. I knew it. Even though it said scared, I didn't even read the next line, Amanda, and I knew that's what you meant, scarfed. we are on the same wavelength. Isn't that amazing? I never made it around my homemade potatoes. All the kiddos cooked. My mom sent over a delivery because she couldn't come due to Max being sick, and we didn't want her to get sick. Yeah, that's what happened with us last year, and my dad got sick. Yeah, and he ended up, Ryan Hall. Why did I say Jake Hall? Ryan Hall. That's who I meant. Yeah, thanks, Jamie. Yeah, he mentioned another YouTuber that live streams and was actually live streaming the blizzard. That was freaky. Gavin made the best tiramisu in the world. He needs to sell it. Ooh, yeah, it sounds yum. He may have to mix a batch for us when we have our convention next year, even if it's just for us elites. Yeah, there's some places that only got 37 inches. Some places got 37 inches of snow. Are you kidding me? Only got 37 inches. I love the way you said that. Yeah, we're supposed to get hit tomorrow and Sunday real bad, but not like Upper Peninsula. Oh, man. Yeah, they got all that lake effect snow up there, too. I've already ordered dinner for picking up because none of us want leftovers. Yeah, I don't care for leftover turkey. That's why we opted for a rotisserie chicken. There's not a lot of the chicken left over since there was enough mouths to eat it, but what is left I can make into like a chicken salad or something. I'm making shepherd's pie for dinner. Ooh, that's yummy. but I'm not cooking this weekend. Okay. I didn't do any Black Friday shopping either yet. LOL, probably not going to. I'm thinking low spend, no spend for 4 months. Ooh, that sounds like a challenge, but that's very inspiring, Chrissy. Or 3 months at least. Yeah. Take it one day at a time. And if you focus on just one day at a time, that 4 months can fly by before you know it. Germany calls this Black Week. They don't celebrate Thanksgiving, so they have sales all week. Well, yeah, the Black Friday sales have been started like a month ago here in the United States. Different places were doing Black Fridays and stuff already. It's like crazy. One day isn't enough for the retailers. They have to elongate it for a whole month or two. I think this small one he made was $60, but he only uses the best ingredients, I swear. Ooh, that sounds yummy though. I can make that happen. Oh, goody. It pays to have connections, don't it? I'm not, you're not joking. I believe you. I peeked at Amazon, but nothing really stuck out to me, especially since it's mostly electronics and Japan has different plugs. Yeah, I'm being facetious. You're being facetious with emphasis on only LOL. Okay, I don't know if I'm even saying the word right. Oh, I've got my cozy hot chocolate this morning in my Christmas mug. I dug out my Christmassy mug. It just says Merry, Merry, Merry all over it. Can you guys hear the TV behind me? Do I need to tell him to turn it down? I'll eat the sides for leftovers and the dessert. Oh, if there's any stuffing or dressing left over, I'm all over that thing. I love the stuffing. Even leftover, I can eat a whole week on it and never get bored with it. Just add a little bit of gravy, make a little extra gravy to go with it, and I'm good. Can you make chicken salad? Oh yeah, you can make chicken salad. Just a little bit of onion and celery, and a little bit of whoops, the TV is getting in frame. We don't want to look at that. Oh, he's watching the guy that has a bull named Rufus. I can hear the guy calling out Rufus's name. Okay, there were so many cute holiday mugs, but I said no, this is the time to buy for others, not myself. Yeah, I've had this for a couple of years. So, well, let's get talking about today's topic is budget don't begrudge a day. A lot of us are going out and buying, taking advantage of those Black Friday sales. FlyLady's greeting for today is down in the description below, so you can follow that link and watch her video for today. But since we have stayed on budget for the last couple of months, and I got a lot of those Christmas presents bought ahead of time and early, I'm just spending today as cozy as possible, chit-chatting with my friends here on the live stream. And so if you guys that are in the live stream right now, if you guys need to leave to go take care of your own shopping that hasn't been done yet, hey, I understand. Life has to happen and we all have responsibilities, so there's no problem there. Maybe I'll have some stovetop with my veggie. There you go. There you go. And you can make your stovetop just for yourself. Nobody else has to eat it. Very true. One day at a time. I am just at the point that I just feel like I have everything I possibly can. There you go. And that isn't that a great feeling of satisfaction? Oh boy. Yeah. Okay. My computer just went swirly swirl. But yeah, it's such a great feeling when you can get things done ahead of time and you just don't have to worry. Now, my husband did tell me just this morning that he and my son, they wanted to get those little slipper socks, the kind that actually looks like a slipper that's been hand sewn onto the bottom of a pair of socks. They want me to get them some of those for Christmas. So I will be getting something. I just don't know if I don't know if I'm going to order those today or what. But I still have enough in the budget to cover the cost. So that's why it's good to save early on. Oh, I finished that hop, and I don't know if I mentioned, but Andra over at, what is her name? Oh my gosh, I thought that was printed on. Oh, Traveling and Saving Chief. Yeah, Andra over at Traveling and Saving Chief. She made a expansion pack to go with it. So I printed it out. I didn't even know she did this until just a few days ago. So I don't know that I might do this as maybe a private live stream. I just don't feel like I need to do any more videos, but I want to save some more, and starting next year, I can start saving this towards next year. You can hear it, but it's not. Oh, I can hear it, but it's not louder than you. Okay, well, I'll try to keep speaking up louder. I've got a big mouth sometimes. Is Black Friday every day here? Is Black Friday every day here in the US? That is, yeah. Sometimes, some places it is every day. It's weird. I mean, but that's commercialism of the holidays, and I think they just keep making it more and more commercial year after year after year. And I mean, I'm not opposed to the commercialism, but when it overshadows the wholesomeness of the meaning of the season, that's when it bothers me a little bit. And that's why I start disconnecting from social media, or disconnecting from certain kinds of social media, because some of it can be too toxic for me to stomach. And I love what, we had a little bit of a discussion about that over on Instagram. And I just love that we are this little tight group, this little community that we've kind of got going right here. I love that for us, that we are such kindred spirits, and we're kind of experiencing similar things, but in our own lives. And I just, I love that. I don't worry. Oh, whoa. Hey, stop doing that. Get off of that. Okay. My mouse was clicking on things that it wasn't supposed to click on. You're not wrong, Chrissy. I'm not going to. I don't want to offend anybody. I've already done enough of that already. But there's nothing wrong with the other. We all have our own preferences, and everybody's preferences is welcome here, because we're all different and unique and weird, but then we have a lot of similarities too. So that's what makes this a beautiful community. Variety is the spice of life, isn't that what they say? Oh, what did Jamie say? I saw where Chrissy said, Jamie, you're going to kill me. What did Jamie say? Don't forget about sending. Oh, the logo, please. Oh, okay. Okay, that's between those two. Okay. Has nothing to do with anything I'm saying. Yes, Cece's doing a collab with Minnie on dragons, so go get the free. Okay, go get the freebie on your Ko-fi. All right, I'm gonna write that down. Let me jot that down here. There we go. Yeah. CC Ko-fi freebie. Yeah, and if you guys have seen Cece's message over on our Instagram chat, yeah, come join us on that. I'm looking forward to it. Maybe we could have some sort of a Zoom meeting where we can put our brainiums together and figure out what we want to do about that. I like spicy. I'm giving up savings challenges for my New Year's resolution. You're giving up savings challenges for your New Year's resolution? What is that? Oh, kidding! You got me there for just a second, Chrissy. Yeah. Are you going to join CC and I? I don't know what the theme is or anything, but I enjoyed what we did last year. I'm looking forward to what we can do this year. What what 2026 has to offer us. I mean, there's already wonderful things happening in 2026 that I'm looking forward to, but there's so many other things that we can do, and I need this for my own personal growth. And, you know, I let too many different things distract me, and that's why my word for 2026 is going to be balance. I want to establish a healthy balance so that I can give adequate and loving attention to all those areas of health that I desire for myself. Yes, I will message you to get a collab on our group. Okay, very good. Yeah. Get off of there. Okay, it's going. 2026 and 2029 will both be chaos, so that's the word for both years. I understand, Amanda. We understand, and we want to be supportive of you during those tough times. We're here for you, my friend. That does not offend me. Please send me the real stuff. So, what else? Was there something else I needed to mention? Oh, I was digging through my desk here and reorganizing a section of my desk. There's like a slide drawer inside the drawer, and I couldn't push it all the way back, so I had to dig the stuff out from the back of the drawer to make that slide drawer work. And in doing so, I found an old cell phone case that I'm going to change out. Right now, my phone doesn't have the case on it at all because my other phone case, this is it, and it says Lady Sky on it. It says Lady Sky on it right there. That's my Lady Sky 71. That's my Twitch handle over there on Twitch. I don't live stream over there, but I've been kind of kicking around the idea of maybe playing some games over there. But anyway, my phone case broke. So thankfully I found this one, and I'll probably be using this one this year. I'm thinking about taking this plate and marking it and drilling holes in it so that it can maybe be a planner or a divider for my binder or something. So, oh, I love doing the collabs. I've done. See, how many collabs have I done so far since I've joined this community? there was the Build a Farm, what was it? Road Trip. There was the Road Trip collaboration. And then we had Chrissy's Elite Group. We did the word search collaboration. And then I'm still in the Thrive in 2025 collaboration. It's just since cruising through the holidays, I've kind of put that collaboration on hold. And then just recently we did the I just recently did the 90-day lock-in. I guess you could call it a collaboration. It's sort of, kind of. And then also the hop, the Christmas hop, the inappropriate Christmas hop. So yeah, this is I have fun collaborating with others. Let's see. What's going on here? I missed something. Okay. That's not a thing, okay. She's talking about me because she keeps throwing shade on my stovetop, Chrissy. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Just call me an old hag, okay? Set in my ways. We had stovetop, LOL. Yeah, my mom just didn't like the stuff for some reason. And so I just grew up not liking it. I do need to do collabs, yeah. We'll be talking about my friend that, what? Oh, yeah. Yeah, we don't talk about our friends that way, Chrissy. Nope. Stuffing, dressing, it's kind of this. If you don't stuff the bird, then it's dressing. But if you stuff the bird, then it's stuffing. But it's the same stuff. Does that make any sense? Are you still allowing the live still going for? Well, that's something we can discuss. CC asks, am I still doing the lives still going forward? Well, next week starts the super cruising through the holidays. Let me see I forgot how many days that covers. Okay, come on. Let me do a quick look up here. Since I'm on my computer, I can do this kind of stuff. Okay, I just want to look. The super cruising through the holidays, there's a total of 15 individual videos, so that's 3 weeks worth. So that would take us to December the 19th. Do you guys want me to continue to do the super cruise missions as a daily Monday through Friday live stream, or do you want me to maybe combine a couple of the missions together in one live stream, so then I only do like 2 live streams a week, or what do you guys prefer? Hey Shelly, happy leftovers day. I'll definitely be hitting the leftovers. We still have lots of dressing left over there. I'll be definitely eating that. No, Monday to Friday. Yeah, okay. CC wants all week. Okay. Anybody else wants me to continue doing the days Monday through Friday every day? Because we only have 3 more weeks of the super cruising missions. That'll take, like I said, that takes us up to December the 19th, which is roughly a week before Christmas. And then I'm going to take the rest of the year off. I think if I do the cruising through the holidays up to the 19th, I think personally I want to take the rest of the year off just to kind of refocus, reset myself, enjoy my holidays and my family. Think about planning for what I want to do for 2026 and have time and no distractions so that I can devote that kind of energy to that. Because I want to work out a schedule that I can, because I want to, let me jot down some of these things that I want to do for 2026. I want to focus on my nutritional, physical health. By, like maybe sharing some cooking videos, maybe vlogging my walks, on occasion, or on days when it's rainy and I can't get out to do things, maybe just hop on the bike and just have a chat or something. I've got a stationary bike. Or I do have a stationary treadmill, but it takes up a lot of room. See, another area that I want to focus on is cleaning my home, so that my environmental health. So cleaning vlogs. Let's see. I don't know if I want to do another like cleaning live stream. It's hard to do cleaning and live streaming at the same time because I can't keep track of the chat while I'm cleaning. And then if I'm reading the chat, then I'm not cleaning. So those don't make good live streams, but maybe just recording myself and do a straight clean through. But I want to space them out evenly so that I'm not giving too much attention to one area. I definitely want to get back to savings challenges. I enjoy that so much. That's been helpful for our financial health and all that. And journaling, that would include my mental health. And just simply keeping things organized. And kind of maybe record myself setting up my weekly planners or something. Or share a positive affirmation while I'm journaling. Things like that. There was something else. I thought there was something else. Maybe not. Okay, what did I do? Wait a minute, what's going on here? Let's see. Oh, did my screen, I like seeing, I like seeing your face, but do what works best for you. Yeah, we can continue on doing this, as a weekly, or as a daily through the cruising through the holidays. I'm not opposed to that at all. I just want to make sure that I am offering what people want me to do. What? Well, let's see. But I'm thinking if I do continue on and through the super cruising through the holidays, go up to the 19th to the end of the super cruise missions, and then just enjoy the rest of the year, and then come back to 2026 fresh and anew and with with a really focused plan of action. And that way I can share these areas of my positive changes that I've been working on for myself. I wanted to make positive changes in all of these different areas, but when I spend so much energy focusing on one area and not the others, then the others get neglected, and I start feeling bad about myself because I can be my own worst critic, and I can be hardest on myself when I'm not perfect. And we don't like that word perfect. FlyLady doesn't like that word perfect because there's no such thing as perfect. Uh, Whatever work we have to make sure you don't burn out. That's it. That's why I want to create some balance, that I'm not going to get burned out, that I can enjoy the areas uh, of my share these areas of life that I'm wanting to improve upon, but do it in an enjoyable way, so that I'm not getting bored of one area and so I have to switch to another. I'm finding a good, healthy balance. Hence my word, balance. I have a few more events in the next 2 weeks, which aren't as time consuming, so that's good. Yes, that is good. For cleaning live streams, you could start hosting a guest moderator like on StreamYard. Hey, bestie, that sounds like an excellent idea. Do we have any volunteers? They can read the comments. Yes, I love that idea. Because see, I can have my earbuds in and I could hear you, but I can have my mic on, so that because my earbuds are in my ears, there won't be any um, uh, reverb. Or both streamers could tag team cleaning, like set 10-minute timers and take turns cleaning and reading comments. Yes, that's great. I love that idea. Absolutely love that idea. Because there's a way, I know there's a way that you could both parties can live stream on their separate channels, but then they both have access to each other's channels, so that people can go to one channel, but then they could see both, or they could at least hear both. Yeah, I love that idea. I don't know exactly how it works, but I want to try that. I love watching streamers on Twitch. There's a couple of streamers that are Hermitcraft streamers that they do Minecraft gaming, but once a week these two streamers have what they call a craft day Wednesday, and they get together. One is in England, one is in Nashville, Tennessee, but you can hear them both, and you can see the one's main screen, but then up in the corner you can see the person that they're talking to. You can see their screen and what they're doing. And I love the dynamics and the conversation that goes on between them. They will look over at their chat and include the chat in the conversation. I love that. I knew as soon as I said that I was inadvertently nominating myself. Hey, I mean, I know whenever it's convenient, whenever we can work on something and it's convenient. Hey, Karen, how are you? I'm glad you made it in. Yeah. I know right now is probably not a good time. We could probably do some test days and just test out do some test live streams, because we can even make those private, so that only just so certain people can actually watch our live stream, as we're trying to work out the kinks and how it works, how the whole thing goes, and also timing and stuff. But like I'm a stay-at-home mom, and right now full-time stay-at-home mom, so my schedule is pretty well flexible. I just need to, if it's in the middle of the night my time, I don't want to be as loud as a man. my Amanda can be at night when she's on on the internet with her friends. Mm. I hope you defeated the mighty. Did you? Yeah, Karen, did you see the picture I posted? I posted on Instagram. I think I posted over on Facebook and also here on YouTube. I took a photo of all the dishes that we created, that we made yesterday. The chicken turned out better than I expected it. It was a struggle, but I won over that chicken and it cooked beautifully. Sure thing. I can figure out my StreamYard login. Hey, that'd be great. I'll have to look into how to start my own. I haven't done that yet. But yeah, I'd love to collaborate. That'd be great. Oh no, I have to look. Yeah. Yeah, it's okay. But yeah, everything turned out really well. It's just I was on my feet since 7 o'clock at the minimum, 7 o'clock yesterday morning till 2 hours after the live stream. So we're talking 7, 8, 9, 10. We're talking at least 5 to 6 hours straight without even sitting down once. And there was still about 3 or 4 like vegetable dishes that still needed to be made. Since my kids were in the kitchen helping out, I asked them, these things that are yet to be done are very, very simple. Can you guys manage to do them to allow me a bit of a break to sit down? Because I've been on my feet for about 6 hours this morning. They did that for me. The rest of it went beautifully. The chicken, they kept an eye on the chicken so that it didn't overcook. It was perfect. Everything turned out perfect. I wound up using foil because I didn't have twine either, Sheila, and it was awesome. Hey, great! I just happened to remember I used that twine to bind up my older planners that I had been keeping for years, and I know I've got a package of some in one of my boxes. One of my storage boxes here that's got a lot of my craft stuff in. I know I've got it in there. It's got to be in there. But thankfully I remembered that I had those others bound up on my binders, and I just repurposed them. I sterilized them in boiling water and repurposed them, and it worked. It worked. My grandma would be proud of me that I was what was that phrase called that they used back in the 40s? Oh my goodness, it's on the tip of my tongue. Make and mend. Make do and mend. Make do and mend. I made do, well, I didn't mend, but I made do with what I had, and I made it work. A sick little baby girl. Oh, hi, Aurora. I hope you're feeling better. That is good to hear. I was cooking and prepping for about 7 hours too, so I hear you. But most of it turned out great. That's wonderful to hear. But mostly it was spending time with family, and I wanted to spend time with my dad. We watched football all afternoon. It was great. I even got a chance to see some of the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, which I very seldom get to see these past few years because I've been working in the kitchen all morning, and I miss it. So since the kids weren't really into the parade, they offered to finish up the vegetables and got that all done. She's not. She's curled up on the couch under 2 blankets, yelling at me that she's cold. Aww. Well, Bethany likes to cuddle up with her dad under the blanket on the couch. So, yeah, most of my kids don't cuddle much, but Bethany certainly does. She still likes to cuddle. But then my kids are older. My kids are older and past that for the most part. Well, I hope you get to feeling better. It's no fun being sick on the holidays. So, but yeah, next Monday then we'll start the super cruising through the holidays. So if anybody who's watching this as a replay or this is your first time seeing this stream of me talking, what are you talking about? And you're wanting to do the cruising through the holidays, but now that it's over, there's still more cruising that we can do. And it's just a different series. It's called Super Cruising Through the Holidays. And I will continue to link FlyLady's original videos that she made for that. So there is still time to get ready for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever the holidays, festivities that you celebrate at this time of the year. There is still time. And we don't have to be perfect doing it. We just do a little bit every day. And don't stress about it. She won't take medicine either, so I don't know what to tell her. I can relate to you, Aurora. I didn't like taking my medicine either. But Bethany's the same way too sometimes. She sometimes will refuse to take medicine, but we remind her, you feel better once you do take the medicine, don't you? It might be kind of yucky when you take it, but an hour or two later, you find yourself feeling better. So your future self will appreciate your present self for taking it if you take it now. You're actually helping your future self, and you will appreciate yourself for it. I know. So most kids are like, yeah, Mom, right. I used to think that way too. Okay. What else? Oh, goodness. Well, what else should we talk about, ladies and gentlemen, if there is any gentlemen in chat? I don't know who else watching. It says there's 6 people watching now. Well, I know I'm one. So there's only 5 of you guys. So Amanda's here, Karen's here, Cece's here, Jamie's here. I guess Chrissy's still here. So I guess that's all 5. Okay, here's this. She says, I took medicine 8 hours ago and I feel worse now than I did then. Well, that was 8 hours ago. Some medicines don't last a whole 8 hours. That's why they tell you to take them every, 4 to 6 hours or something? I mean, I'm not a nurse, but I did work with a lot of nurses, and that's what my nurses would have told me. Yeah, take it again. Yeah. It's a 4-hour medicine. She's impossible to. There you go, a 4-hour medicine. You do the math, Aurora. You're a smart girl. Do the math. 4-hour medicine. Is that 4-hour medicine going to last a whole 8 hours? Yeah, a friend of mine, a dear friend of mine, shared a story with. I mean, she's not supposed to talk about patients, and she didn't mention any names, but she mentioned about one person who she was helping that was getting sicker and sicker, but he or she, I can't remember. I said he, but I don't remember if it was a he or she. They didn't know. They didn't think that their illness was due to any kind of mental health It was just, they thought, oh, it's just because they're tired and they just need more rest or something. And sometimes our brains will lie to us. That's what my friend said, that sometimes our brains will make us believe that this problem has nothing to related to this other problem, and that you could do away with taking any kind of medication to help the illness that you've got, because you don't believe that that your illness is all that serious, or if there's even an illness at all. And sometimes our brains will lie to us and make us believe that we're not as bad off as we really are. But then when we finally realize that and get the treatment that we need, then we find ourselves getting better and not realizing it's been our brain that's been lying to us the whole time. I've discovered that with my own self, thinking that I'm okay. I don't need to take a medicine for this or that. I'm strong enough. I can overcome this without any medication. And then until it gets so bad that I can't tolerate it anymore. Learning to take care of oneself is really a good, I don't know if I'm expressing this appropriately. And I'm not an expert by any means, but I'm just sharing with you my own insight on how I will deceive myself thinking I don't need medicine when I really do. So, it's just something to think about, because I've kind of been there myself. And I'm not just speaking of mental health issues either. I'm talking about physical health too. I've got a stubborn one that won't take a pain medicine when they're having cramps. And I'm thinking, you don't have to suffer. That's what it's there for. But then I was that way when I was a teenager. I didn't like taking Midol or something like that. I just suffered in silence. And you don't have to. That's the point. You do not have to suffer in silence. That's what the medicine is there for, to help you recover and get well sooner. All right. I don't know if I did anything good there or not, Amanda. Okay. She heard you say all that and goes, what? Why do I gotta do math? 4 hours? 8 hours. So I guess she only heard parts of it. No. That's okay. I'm used to that. She told me if I want her to take meds, I need to go get it for her. Told her I was going to give her NyQuil so she'd go to sleep. Hey, and that's when our body heals the most, is when we are sleeping and resting. So yeah, if it's going to make you sleepy and you need to get some sleep and rest, your body will heal faster and get well faster while you sleep. I think that's been a statistics that they've proven, that your body heals while you're sleeping. All that tracks for teenage girl behavior. There you go. I got 2 teenage girls, so yep. And that's why I wasn't expecting her to even listen to me. What does she know? She's not my mother. And even my kids are like, Mother, why do I have to even listen to you? I know what I'm doing. Oh, goodness, guys. Oh, my gosh. Can you believe it's almost been a full hour? I can't believe I'm still able to keep this thing going for a full hour. Well, it's you guys. You guys conversating back and forth to me and giving me content to react to and to chat with. I could not do any of these live streams without you guys. I love you guys so, so very much. And if this is the first time you're seeing me and you like this content, then yeah, click the bell to the notification bell, subscribe to my channel, whatever. I mean, I'm lousy at self-promotion, but I mean, I'm not doing this for myself. I'm doing this to encourage others to find some form of positive changes for yourselves. And I'm just showing you guys how I'm doing it for myself. We love you too. I love you too, Jamie. Yeah. I love you, Aurora. You feel better and listen to your mother, please, because she only wants the best for you. We all do. She said it's too bright down here, so I go to talk, and she's mocking me. Says, "Go to your room." Well, yeah. Draw the curtains, block out the light. Yeah, but Bethany sometimes will get sensitive to the light at night when we're watching TV. Sometimes her dad will turn the TV off if the TV is too bright. And he'll just watch his videos on his cell phone or something. But she wants to be near her dad to cuddle. I'm so glad you did too, Karen. She said she tried that it's too lonely up there. Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that's why Bethany does that. She'll come down and cuddle up with her dad here on the couch while we're watching TV. But because she can be light sensitive at times, we'll turn the top light off. But if the TV is still too intense for her, she'll either cover her face to cover her eyes while she's cuddled up next to dad, or he'll go ahead and turn the TV off and just watch his videos on his cell phone while I watch videos on my tablet. But we're all still together in the same room, and she's cozy in that environment. She's not cuddling anymore, just down here in a little ball of attitude. Yeah, I have one of those balls of attitude too, although she spends most of her time up in the bedroom. But then there are times when she just wants to come down. Occasionally, but not very often. It's okay, Aurora. I hope you do get to feeling better. But don't knock the medicine. It will help sometime. It just takes time for your body to allow it to help. But it can't help at all if you don't take it. All right. Oh my goodness, guys. I didn't want this to turn into a mother lecture sermon or something. I'm going to medicate her now. Yeah, you feel better, Aurora. All right, guys. It is almost 10 o'clock. I'm going to finish my hot cocoa. I think it's gotten cold now, so I need to warm it back up. And I'm going to go enjoy a cozy rest of the day in my jams. Probably eat up some leftover sweet potatoes and dressing and a corn casserole. I don't know. I'll fix something. You guys have a beautiful day. I love all of you. And yes, I will be back on Monday. We will start super cruising through the holidays. That will go through to the 19th of December. And just to remind you guys, I'm going to take the rest of December off from making any content. I'm going to focus on resetting and planning out how I want my new year to be structured. That way I don't feel overstressed, and I can accomplish the goals that I desire for myself and make everything nice and balanced. Everyone have a great rest of the day. Food sounds amazing. Yep. Have a beautiful, wonderful day. Love you all. Love you all too. Bye, friends. Oh, whoops, wrong way. Wrong way.